another episode of Behind My Vinyl, where I tell stories of the vinyl that's in my collection, how they became a part of my collection, and why they're important to me. And maybe you can tell me a little bit about why they're important to you. Because it's Valentine's Day coming up, and I've been in the process of doing collections or best ofs that are a part of my collection, I thought I had to do this next album. This next album is by Air Supply, and this album was released in 1983. When it was released, it spent 1 week on the top of the Australian charts, which is where this duo is from. They still perform some, is my understanding, and it does feature many of their best tracks. Now, I found this album at the Main Street shops in Willow Street. I mentioned them before. You can see that this is really in good condition, and it was priced accordingly. Many times when you go to these secondhand stores, you can get albums for like $1 or so, but this one I think was priced around $5 when I picked it up. And in my opinion, it's well worth it. When I was running around in the 80s, late 80s, these songs, these love songs, were some of the best love songs of the time, in my opinion. It includes some pretty phenomenal tracks. For example, I love Lost in Love, The One That You Love, Making Love Out of Nothing at All, Sweet Dreams, All Out of Love, Every Woman in the World, Here I Am. There are just fantastic tracks on this album. This album I grade probably in very good or near mint condition. The album cover itself has some scuffing at the corners, but the album itself, and I'm not an expert at grading albums, mind you, but who is? I don't know. There's probably an expert album grader out there for everyone too, but I would say it's very good or near mint condition. This is well worth it being in my collection. So, what do you think of Air Supply? Is this part of your collection? Did you listen to this when you were running around the 80s, if that was you? And if not, what do you think of this album? I'm going to put the entire album, the link to the entire album so you can listen to it in YouTube. But in my opinion, this is a fantastic album to have a part of my collection, especially on Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.